today on 95.3 WBEV. Charlie Dern with you here this morning. I'll be joined by a couple members from the Leadership Beaver Dam program, which is newer to me, and I'm going to learn all about the history of it and when it started and, well, everything involved with it. Hometown Today is presented by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam, located underneath the red awning. They have their Right to Win contest going on now. That's through March 1st. So if you call in at 920-885-4446, you will be qualified to participate in the Right to Win contest, which takes place on Saturday, March 1st from 9 to 11 a.m. at McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. All you need to do is show up that morning, pick a pen, and write your name. So give us a call, 920-885-4446 for that, and we'll get you registered. Jeff Hall is sitting in the studio right now, and he'll get you all set up. Hometown Today is also presented by Professional Floor Covering, the store for your floor, and so much more. You can choose from many different types, styles, and brands of flooring: carpet, hardwood, laminate LVP, tile, stone, area rugs. Randy and his team will come out to measure, provide suggestions on type of flooring at price points to meet your budget. You can check out all that and more over at Professional Floor Covering, your store for floors and so much more, located at 713 Park Avenue, or you can give Randy and the team a call at 920-887-9972. And I'd like to welcome in this morning Libby Lumens and Melanie Booty, and they're representing Leadership Beaver Dam. Starting Beaver Dam is the program I was originally in here at the station. Leadership Beaver Dam is a different program. And where should we start, guys? Well, I guess first, welcome in, and thanks for joining me this morning.
Thanks for having us.
So there's a lot that we can get into. I know that I recently became aware of it when there'd be visits in the station here, and I'd be sitting there like, what's going on? Who's getting the tour? And there was recently one of those this year. Was that for the past class, or is that the newest class?
Our current class.
Current class.
Yes.
Okay.
We were just here on the 12th.
Right. Okay. So what's the timeline of Leadership Beaver Dam?
So we start in September, and then we have 9 days. We graduate in the middle of May. It's the second Wednesday of the month, and we get to do a whole bunch of different. There's a whole bunch of different days. So we've had. Last month was Health Day, and we got to tour the hospital and Dr. Ellie's office at Generations Chiropractic. We also were at the YMCA, and we met with Dirk. He did a great presentation called Good to Great, and we got to learn about leadership there. We had an emergency department and a hospice tour, along with imaging oncology tours at the hospital. And then we met with Emily from Noble Health Clinic. She gave us an overview on the health in Dodge County. And we met with Dodge County Public Health. She talked about social isolation in our community. So that was really eye-opening to us. But we got a little overview of a whole bunch of different things health-related in the city of Beaver Dam, which was really neat. So.
Wow. So I guess zooming out, when this was created, what was the mission? Who was part of the group? And I guess tell me everything about the idea of getting this rolling.
You were asking a lot of very difficult questions this morning. I'm not sure how long it's been around.
I believe we're the 17th class.
Oh.
And I only know that because I sit on the steering committee and take meeting minutes for the group that meets after our classes to discuss the surveys and the feedback from all of the class or the week prior. So we get to talk about what was great, what we need to work on for next year. So Joel Winter is our chair, and he is part of the original class that started. And he talks about so he can go back and say, I think there's been 200 graduates so far, which is really awesome.
Yeah, there's quite an alumni, which I think is really great for us, just knowing people who've been through it and really have enjoyed the class and can contribute back into the community and help us with our projects and spread the word about Leadership Beaver Dam. So I guess when it was originated, I don't know the purpose statement. But currently, it's a really great way to network and just get involved and learn more about Beaver Dam and leadership as well. But really, all of the different businesses and organizations in the area and in the community.
We've had every class has to do a project which is part of the reason why we're here. So we got a list on the first day of all of the projects that have been done since the class started. And our project we've adopted is funding for the St. Vincent de Paul food pantry expansion. So we took it upon ourselves. We were going to do one fundraiser to raise money, and now it's turned into I think we have 9 on the calendar.
Yeah, there's a long list
Yeah,
here.
there is. But it's been super successful so far. So we're excited. We've had 2 so far. Our first one was at UGA at the end of January, and it was a Load the Pantry. So we did a collection of canned potatoes or mashed potato flakes. And I think we collected 155 items, that we donated to the food pantry, which was awesome. A potato is a staple for them, so every family that comes in gets potatoes. So that was cool to help sustain that for them for a couple days. So, and then that was actually super successful. We raised just shy of $2,000 at that event.
Wow.
With our baked potato fundraiser. We had all the fixings for that and had a great turnout with a bunch of raffle baskets. We did a 50-50. And then recently we just did a meat raffle at the Dam Tavern, and that raised $2,500. Wow. So it was a great day with a lot of supporting people despite the snowy weather that we had. But we're excited. Our next one is on Monday. So we have a Culver's Culver's Care Night from 5 until 9 o'clock on Monday. So if you need someone to cook your dinner and wash dishes for you, come out and support a good cause.
Well, when I asked how it started and all that, I thought this started in the last 2 or 3 years.
Oh, yeah,
and that you guys created it.
No, not us. No.
So,
I wish we could take credit
crucial
for this.
context
Yes.
I was missing. And okay, so you guys are in the class.
We are in
currently.
the class.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Got it. So you're not organizing it.
No.
I see. All right. That clears that up. But yes, the Monday, February 24th, 5 to 9 is the care night.
Yes.
So are you guys going to be there, or how's this going to work?
Yes, so we will be there along with other volunteers from St. Vincent de Paul. So we will be carrying out your food and cleaning your tables and bringing you your dinner.
Fun.
We're excited.
It's dine-in, carry-out, drive-through, so you don't have to get out of your car. We'll bring it out to you. The weather's supposed to be warmer than today, so hopefully it cooperates for us. And there's a good turnout for that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it can be ice cream if you just need to get your sweet tooth fix, or the whole shebang.
We should have looked up flavor of the day.
We
for
should
Monday.
have, yes.
And is it a portion of the proceeds?
It is,
Okay.
yes. And I think it depends on how much you raise, is how much, I think it's anywhere between 10 to 15%, 5, 10, 15, I'm not sure, depending
Sure.
on what your range is for how much you sell. So
Yeah. Well, we can roll right into the next one. There's a lot. I have Pizza Ranch next, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So on March 10th, we are doing a dine-in night at Pizza Ranch. Also, they're doing carry-out and delivery, and again, a portion of the proceeds will go to the food pantry expansion project.
yes. We also will have Roundup cards available, and I'm learning what that is soon. But you can purchase one of those, and we get 100% of the proceeds. I believe they're $10. And then they have 9 little deals on them. So it could be buy a large pizza, get a cactus bread for free, or get a discounted buffet. But your $10 goes directly to our cause, and then you get to reap the benefits of the 8 specials that are on the card. So
Got
that's
it.
a cool way to add some more money to our fundraising efforts.
It always amazes me how all these different businesses in Beaver Dam are so willing to do these fundraisers, because they're constantly doing these at Pizza Ranch and Culver's. I always hear about them. Noodles
Yes.
does a lot of them.
Yes.
And they always do different specials and deals for them. It's
Yes,
great.
it's great how supportive they are in our community and all over. I mean, when they're a chain like that, to be able to offer that to a whole bunch of different fundraisers. I know they do a lot for sports groups and churches, schools. There's a lot of opportunity there. So it's a great way to, and some of them, like Benvenuto's, we don't even have to be there.
Nice.
Which is even better. We don't have to provide volunteers
Yeah.
for that one, so we can just show up and enjoy and not have to worry about having everyone to cover the time. But
Yeah, easy enough.
we're super lucky. Vinny's and we're workers and their volunteers have filled all of the slots for us on Monday. So
Oh, wow.
that's
So they even
awesome.
took that.
Yes,
There you go.
they helped us with that. So, and they're going to step up and help in March too for the Pizza Ranch. So
Wonderful.
that's super exciting. We also added recently Jim and Ruth Metz at Great Harvest have partnered with us, and they are raising some dough for us. All March long, you can go to Great Harvest and purchase 2 loaves of bread, and they will keep track of that and at a later date make and donate 1 loaf to the food pantry, which is awesome. And they're willing to donate up to $100 a day. They will match up to $100 a day if you were to round up your totals at the register or make an additional donation like $5 or $10. They will match up to $100 of that. So that is phenomenal and
All
super
March
awesome.
long.
All March long. So that's potentially what, $6,000?
$6,000. Yeah.
Wow.
And they're open 7 days a week. So if you're not a bread person, you can go get your breakfast sandwich or your lunch or grab some
Coffee.
soup, coffee, all the things, and round up your total and help that cause as well. So
Yeah, that's an amazing one. That's great. So that's going all March long.
Mm-hmm.
And did we bury the lead a little with all the work that's going on at St. Vinny's, that like the expansion project? Should we talk about that maybe a little more?
we can do
Definitely.
that. Yes.
Well, maybe we'll do that in the next segment here, because we got a minute or so before we go to break.
Sure.
What's the next fundraiser?
So after Pizza Ranch, we are looking at the meat raffle at the Thirsty Beaver on March 30th. So hopefully another very successful meat raffle for us, and we'll be there handing out paddles and.
Yes. We'll have raffle baskets for that as well. So you can come in and buy your tickets and have a chance to win some great prizes that we've gotten donated. Local businesses, we've gotten a whole bunch of extra donations from, sporting teams and things all over the state, which is really awesome. And we'll do a 50-50 raffle as well. So you can win some great meat or some cold hard cash.
Before moving here, I had never heard of or been to or done a meat raffle before, and now I've seen how much of a staple they are. I love them now. Like, they're great. But
So did you not live in Wisconsin before?
I did, close to Milwaukee.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
we just didn't do them around there. Or I wasn't hanging in the right spots.
I think you can find one every weekend within a 20-mile radius in the Dodge County area.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
what else is there to do in the winter?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you there. And then I guess, then I've got the Benvenutos, the easy one for you guys.
Yes, the easy one on April 2nd. Dine in and carry out for Benvenutos as well.
Open to close. You don't. It can be 11 until 9 o'clock. I think they're open. So
And I think they're done with their remodeling now.
They
It looks really
are.
nice in there.
And then all you have to do is just mention the that it's going on.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Very easy for everyone involved, and
That's our-
that's a great cause. And
we get 20% of their total.
Wow.
So 20% of your bill will be donated to the food pantry expansion, which is fantastic.
that's wonderful. I got to go over there. I still haven't done it. Not this one. I mean, I know that they're a chain.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a few to choose from.
And then we have Pints with Purpose.
So that will be our last one, and I think that will probably be our biggest one as well. That is on April 27th, again at UGA. They are hosting us. We have so many raffle baskets for this one, and we'll have live music.
We also will have a silent auction for, we have a handful of really larger, we're going to do a dine out in Dodge County. So we have a whole bunch of businesses in the area that have donated gift cards, and we're going to put a little package together that you can bid on to win, so you can get to hit up a whole bunch of different local businesses, which have been super supportive. Again, a basket raffle, a 50-50 raffle, and Melanie's super talented husband, Jim, and his band are going to be playing for us. So
I think I'm most excited. They're brewing a special beer for us, and we get naming rights.
Oh.
Well, we're lobbying for naming rights, so we'll see.
Okay. Are there any names out there early?
It depends on the beer. St. Vincent de Porter
Nice.
yes.
is the leading one right now.
It is, and we also call ourselves the DePauli Girls for our fundraising group, so we're rooting for that as well.
Who all makes up the DePauli girls? Is it just you two? Just you two?
The two of us, and then
Okay.
our partner who is in Florida right now on vacation, Nikki as well. So the
That's-
three of us are leading these fundraising events.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, there's I've got at least 6 on my list here, and then you guys have already done a couple. So it's wonderful work that you're doing, and we'll be sure to keep reminding people about them on the radio.
Wonderful.
But this is all going on February, March, and April for those that are listening and wanting to help raise some money for Leadership Beaver Dam.
We also have all of these listed on the Beaver Dam Chamber's Facebook page. So if you want more information, you can click on those events. And then if you're not able to attend and you'd like to make a donation, you can donate. It's a tax-deductible donation. We're partnering with the Beaver Dam Area Community Foundation. So you can go online and make a donation that way, and that counts towards our total as well, which is awesome. So I might have added another fundraiser.
Oh, great.
We have a Noodles and Company fundraiser.
Okay.
And that is April 14th.
Oh,
so
great.
I just got the flyers yesterday. So
Awesome.
we will be working with them. Again, a super easy one that we don't have to be at. They'll
Nice.
take care of everything, which is great. I believe it's 4 to 8 on Monday the 14th.
Awesome.
So that'll be up on Facebook soon.
All right, well, everyone look alive on Facebook because that's where all of these will be. I'm sure that you've created events for them.
Yes, yep.
Yeah, so easy to find on Facebook. So make sure to go out and support. We'll take a quick break here on Hometown Today, but we'll continue our conversation with Melanie and Libby from Leadership Beaver Dam next on Hometown Today, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
At U.S. Cellular,
All right, and welcome back into Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV. Charlie Dern with you here this morning. I'm joined by Libby Lumens and Melanie Booty with Leadership Beaver Dam. Hometown Today is presented by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. Do you close your doors in your home when company comes? Do you have an inferior interior? They can help Sandy and the team at McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. They're happy to sit down with you, discuss your decorating ideas, and formulate a complete plan for any and all the rooms in your home. Just bring them the measurements and pictures of your room, determine any items you wish to keep, then they'll discuss your paint colors, furniture styles, area rugs, and accessories. Combining your ideas and their expertise, they'll arrive at the room plan you desire and work within your budget. That's all there is to it. Stop in and see the McKinstry's team today at McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam, where customers matter and quality counts. Right now, we're about a half hour away from Wally Lukashinsky bowling at Tower Lanes all day long today. He has to reach 4,319 pins. He's kicking that off at 10 a.m. So in about a half hour, he'll be streaming live on Daily Dodge TV on YouTube until they close, until he gets all these pins down. But if you go in person and donate any money raised, $1 equals a pin. So go and support him. He'll probably be bowling. My guess is like 50 games of bowling.
I was going to say, is
of
he
bowling.
good?
No.
Oh, is that why he was chosen?
It was like a bet that he lost in his show on our ESPN side.
Fabulous.
Yeah, so
I might have to go check
Yeah,
that
I'm
out.
very
I think
interested.
that's exciting.
4,319 pins is what he has to reach, and I think he's like an 80 average, so then the math is like 50. So he's got a long day ahead of him, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, go ahead and check that out. That'll be on our YouTube, Daily Dodge TV, and then you can also go in person at Tower Lanes to see him do that. But that's not what we're here to talk about, guys.
Shoot.
Okay, I do have a question, though. The money that he's raising is going where?
Children's Radiothon.
Perfect.
Oh,
Wonderful.
okay.
Great.
Yeah, that it kind of
Yeah.
came together a little bit last minute when it kind of was realized. Yeah, well, he's actually doing this now. Like it's gonna really happen because they'd been talking about it on their show, but today it is real.
And where
Today's
did that number come from? 4,000?
Sam Darnold, the Vikings quarterback, his like passing total on the year.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
where that started, but sometime last year, I think one of them thought Sam Darnold wasn't going to be any good. One of them thought he was.
And
Here
this
we
is
are.
where
Here we are.
Well,
Here we
great.
are.
That's great.
Good luck, Wally.
Yeah, if you're listening, Wally, I bet he's pacing right now with like headphones on, like entering game mode.
Yeah.
You know.
Doing
Like
wrist
he's about-
exercises.
Yeah, his shoulder's gonna fall off
Yeah,
the ball.
well.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope he took
Might
some
fall.
aspirin,
Well, he was sick all week too.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's like his flu game now too. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fabulous.
Well, you guys are here with Leadership Beaver Dam. You guys aren't the curators or the organizers of it. You're in the current class. I'm glad I cleared that
Correct.
up.
Yes, thank you for that.
But all your current projects. So every class in the Leadership Beaver Dam, they have one big project that they have to complete.
No.
No. Okay.
So we have 6 projects in our class, I believe. And this is just what our group has. We have the second to largest class. There's 21 students in our class. So I think most people some people have 2, some people have 5. I think the largest class or the largest project has maybe 6 people in it.
Maybe.
But one of them is working with you guys for the volunteer fair, career fair.
Oh, okay.
So that's coming up. And then there's a mini market for kids at the
that's
Pizza
right.
Ranch
Yep.
coming up for the Children's Radiothon. There's a middle school mentor program that they're working on. We have a
Storybook garden.
storybook garden, with the new library expansion that they're trying to raise
And
funds
then
for.
also a food garden.
Food forest at
Yeah.
with Playground Movement.
Oh.
And I think that's all of them.
I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
these, and I just didn't connect them to
they're all
Leadership
Yeah, it's
Beaver Dam.
incredible how much comes out of this group. We mentioned that the last time we were on, probably the most well-known project is the Rotary Lights at Swan City Park. So
Okay.
that started with Leadership Beaver Dam as well.
Oh, all right. I thought that was the sheriff that started.
It is.
Well,
he was in
yes.
the class.
Oh,
yes,
Yep.
he was
all
in a
right.
leadership
See, it's
class.
all full circle now.
Yes.
It's coming together.
Yes. So our project is the Dodge County Food Pantry expansion, and I will let Melanie talk about where they're at, what they need, why they're doing this. But their goal is to raise over $600,000 is what the cost is going to be to ultimately double the size of the food pantry that they have now.
Yeah, so it's a really great cause. Like Libby said, they're trying to raise over $600,000. They're looking to expand their food pantry. The need has gotten so great that their current facility just can't handle the amount of people that come in every month. So in the last 2 years, there's been a 70% increase in families that have utilized this service. So as unfortunate as that is, it's a really great thing to have in Beaver Dam and in Dodge County. It's been a 76% increase of children served in that same amount of times. They see anywhere between 160 to 280 children every month. So that's really what we're working for. It's been a 103% increase in the amount of food over the last 2 years that's been distributed. So every month they need, or not every month, it's about $75,000 a year to feed these families that come in. So we're looking to raise money both for the food, but also storage, coolers, freezers, and just the actual facility itself. So I think that they're looking to break ground in the spring.
April, I believe.
Yeah. So that is what these fundraisers are going for, and we've had a lot of really, really great sponsors as well that have donated, and that is what we're trying to help.
Yeah, and it's an amazing cause, and I know that when that was announced, I want to say like Tom and Patrick from the foundation came by and were talking about it, and then maybe someone else from St. Vinny's, and yeah, that's an amazing project, and the numbers are like staggering. Or that's not the right word. The numbers they jump out at you.
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
You wouldn't think that, and I don't know what that says about me, but I wouldn't have thought that they'd be so high in this area, and that's the reality of it. But it's great, like you said, that there's resources available.
Yeah.
And a lot of the families that utilize the food pantry don't just utilize this one. You know, like they're open Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but there's other day, you know, if they don't have something, they can go to all their food pantries to get the things that they need. There's multiple ones in our area that are able to help with whatever they need. So it's just a really great cause, and we're happy to contribute. We hate to brag, but I think so far we might be the highest.
I don't hate to brag. We are the highest raising group so far that we know of. The
Out
numbers
of
are
Leadership
unclear.
Beaver Dam.
Yes.
So we've
raised almost $17,000 toward this cause so far.
So far, wow.
So far,
Yeah.
yes.
That's
So
a lot already.
that
Just through
is-
those other 2 or 3?
We've had a lot of sponsors,
Okay.
so we sent out a large letter, and a lot of area businesses and just individuals gave money and helped. And again, you can donate through the area foundation, so it is a tax write-off as well.
Right.
So a lot of great people are contributing and care about this need.
So we have, I think, 5 more fundraisers coming up. So our goal, we're hoping to exceed our goal of $25,000. So
All right.
that would
Libby
be
keeps changing
phenomenal.
our goals. So
Yeah,
We
keeps
started
moving.
at 5, and then we saw, and then we had to up it a little bit. But now I think 25 is solid. I think we can do that.
yeah, definitely.
So
Well, hopefully on Monday, when you guys are at Culver's, it kicks off, right? And Kale Zomer, who's listening in, he texted that Monday's flavor of the day is Oreo cookie overload.
Awesome. Thank you, Kale.
perfect. I
Perfect.
hope you're feeling better.
So again, that one's on Monday, February 24th from 5 to 9. Leadership Beaver Dam will be there. Should we just go down the list?
Sure, we can
Great.
do that quick.
All right, should we go one at a time?
Sure,
All right,
so
I just
let's do
led
it.
with Culver's.
Culver's. So I'm going to hit on all month long at Great Harvest. Buy 2 loaves of bread for you, and Great Harvest will donate 1 to the Dodge County Food Pantry. And they will also match up to $100 a day if you round up your total or make a donation at the register. So potentially we could make $200 a day at Great Harvest the whole month of March. So that's a great fundraiser for that.
March 10th from 4 to 8 at Pizza Ranch, we are doing the Community Impact Night. So that is dine-in, carry-out, or delivery. And 10% of all of those sales will go toward this project as well.
March 30th, 2 p.m. at Thirsty Beaver is a meat raffle going on. That's supporting the food pantry expansion, and that kicks off at 2 p.m.
On April 2nd, a dine out for a cause all day long, open to close from 11 until 9 at Benvenuto's in Beaver Dam, dine in or carry out. 20% of your bill will be donated to the food pantry expansion. You just have to mention the fundraiser when you go.
And our last, and then Noodles and Company on April 14th. I'm not sure what the percentage of that one is. 20%.
25.
That's a big one. So Noodles and Company on April 14th.
Yes.
All right.
And last but not least, Pints for a Purpose. at
With the
Uga.
DePauli girls.
With Uga. They're hosting us April 27th from 1 until 4 p.m. Live music, silent auction, basket raffle, 50-50 raffle, a special brew from Jeff, whatever that may be. We're to be determined yet, but and we'll have food for purchase as well. So we have lots of fun things coming up, and we appreciate our community support.
Awesome. Well, is there anything else we wanted to touch on?
I think that's it.
I think we got
All
it.
right.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you so
for
much.
having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, guys. Again, that's Libby Lumens and Melanie Booty with Leadership Beaver Dam. Yeah, guys, thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We'll see you at Tower Lanes to watch Wally Bowl.
All right.
4,000 and some odd pins.
I'm looking forward to it.
What else is there to do on a Friday, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's
that's
there
maybe
all
Go
day.
to work.
Literally all day. Well,
Yeah,
I guess I have
I'd
to go to
rather
work.
watch bowling. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll step aside here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.